again, if we go back, I know we don't always like to talk about COVID, but if we go back to COVID, that's one of the things that people missed the most, despite all of the people who were like, I'm an introvert, I've been training for this isolation my whole life. No, you're not. Yeah. Humans are social people. We are. Nobody likes hanging out with people they don't like. So, and introverts, of course, do exist. But at the end of the day, everyone has to have connection. You have to have connection to something. And people missed that so much. And in times where things get more difficult, when people have challenges, when people are struggling with money or mental health or anything like that, they require that connection. And you're providing that in a way that is their choice as well. Because think about it, like people have this at work. People have forced connection at work.
Janet in HR. No.
Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, think about some of the of course you have your forced interactions with colleagues and people you have to work with, but then there are workplaces that they'll try to force social connection. Like, we're having a potluck on Thursday. Everybody has to bring in, we're going to share something about whatever, or they have these really annoying social events where like everybody, when I sold cars, everyone had to go to the same bar on Thursday nights. It was like required. And I'm like, I don't want to go to the bar with a bunch of these people. I don't even want to work with most of these people, but now I have to go socialize with them outside of work. That's forced interaction that people try to literally manufacture relationships within workplaces. But your gym is the opposite of that. It's a place that people join by choice. It's people who have similarities to them. They want to be there. So all you have to do is just commit to getting to know them and commit to meeting them halfway. They're already joining your school so that they can feel connected to something. Meet them halfway by just learning a little bit about them. It's super, super important. I love that. Totally agree with you, Paul.
What's yours?
All right. Mine is a culture of upgrades.
Ooh.
Mine is a culture of upgrades. The thing that Ursa that works really well for retention is having a culture of upgrades. Now, it also works from a revenue standpoint because, of course, having a culture of upgrades will increase revenue because they enter at one price on a basic program. And then after they are enjoying it, they start to want more. Because they know that more is available, they will start to love it and they will start to want more. So we present them with the option to do more. And more costs more money, obviously. Just like if you went to a restaurant and you bought one steak, it costs this much. If you bought 2 steaks, it costs more. So it's not a bait and switch. It's we've offered you the option of having seconds and you have taken it. Therefore, it costs more money. This is not a shady thing in any way, shape, or form. It's as straightforward as it gets. If you want exactly the same thing, keep where you are. But if you want more, here's more. It costs this. Simple. We have created a system of upgrades that works incredibly well. And one of the main reasons why it works so well is because it is an evergreen system, meaning it never expires. We don't run, for example, a sale once per year to upgrade into our premium program. Our premium program is something that is offered to people on the day they are promoted from our first level BJJ class to our second level class. We offer it then. We then go into more detail on the day that they take their first premium class. And many of them upgrade on that first day, but many of them are a little bit overwhelmed by the process, or they're overwhelmed by the fact that, not overwhelmed, I should say, they recognize that the new level class that they've moved into is significantly more challenging than the previous class that they're graduating out of. So for some people, they say, you know what, I don't need to add any more days because this class is longer and it's more challenging. So I'm actually good right now just with where I am. So a lot of people, if we just did that, there would be a lot of people who did not take the upgrade and did not move into a different program or training more because they're not quite ready for it at that moment. So what we decided to do was create a monthly reminder to upgrade into our next program. So maybe it's not day 1 or 2. Maybe it's not month 1. Maybe it's month 7. Well, month 7, I'm still going to offer them that opportunity. And the way that we do it at our academy is we do this through monthly in-house seminars. Our monthly in-house seminars are done by my husband. Okay, he's the black belt. He's the one who teaches. But we focus on a curriculum during the month, during the week. Every individual class is written on a curriculum. The seminars are pulling back the curtain. They're kind of a what's working now. They're a very specialty focus and completely off of that original curriculum. So it's an extra thing, and it fosters a deeper connection to my husband from the students. They have more access to him. So if people say, well, why would anyone pay for something when they kind of already get it? They don't. They get a closer connection, more access, and a kind of an insight into his brain and what he's working on right now for himself, because he, of course, actively trains too. So they know it's something very special, and it's something that they won't see any other